Did you know there's Spanish dialects native to the United States? The US has a lot of Spanish speakers, but often they're immigrants who speak the Spanish of their home country. But some US Spanish speakers speak a variety of Spanish that's native to their state. And I'm not just talking about recent varieties established by immigrant communities, I'm talking about centuries-old dialects. One really cool example of this is New Mexican Spanish. Spanish has been spoken in New Mexico since the 1500s, and this includes eras when it was part of New Spain, Mexico, and the United States. But throughout all this time, it's maintained some pretty unique features that are found almost nowhere else in the Spanish-speaking world. So for instance, instead of saying yo soy, some people will say yo sego, and instead of saying así, they'll say asina. And this is like an archaic, more conservative form of the word. Similar varieties of Spanish have been spoken in California for centuries as well. And this makes sense because the United States isn't just composed of former British territories, but also former Spanish territories and French territories. And of course, there's a multitude of indigenous languages that have been spoken for millennia, not just centuries. New Mexico is another good example of this with a strong Navajo-speaking community. However, it's certainly the case that minority languages and dialects like Navajo or New Mexican Spanish have lost speakers over time. Mostly what I wanted to emphasize here, though, is that not everybody who speaks a different language than English in the United States is an immigrant, or even a descendant of recent immigrants. There are many people who speak languages which have been spoken within the borders of what is now the United States for hundreds or thousands of years. And for pretty much all of the United States history until pretty recently, the United States had no official language.